I'm just saying, I'm just getting these done now so that we don't have to go back and forth. It saves us a little bit of time so that we can finish, so that we can keep having some fun with the game. Otherwise, we'd be continually be making those cakes, and we would continually be using that password that Lulu likes so much. Clever and beautiful, how true, how true! Sorry. It unlocked? What's this?
It looks like the rest of this grid is on the other side of the wall.
Oh boy. Oh, I'm actually hearing things on the other side of the wall. Interesting. On the longest night of year, that is what she holds most dear. Sorry, friend, she's often heard to say, how I hear water. I wish that I could make you stay. Though she knew they can't remain silent.
You gave me such a fright.
Wow.
What were you doing in there? I was looking at the artifacts. They're quite intriguing. Oh, I see. Well, I didn't realize you were so interested in the treasures of Blackmore. Do you think there is treasure hidden somewhere in the manor? No, not at all. At least, not the treasure you're probably thinking of. The Penvillans have lived here for centuries. The house resonates with their presence. Any hidden treasure in Blackmore would be found in the family's history, in the Penvillans' passions and deeds.
Uh-huh. Wow, I don't remember being able to ask this.
Have you ever heard the legend about the Beast of Blackmore? Of course. Everyone who grows up in these parts knows it. But it's just a myth, one that unfortunately proved to be quite damaging to the Penvillans.
Really? Damaging to the Penvillans? Okay. I'm not gonna ask these two just because I think that would kind of piss her off.
Damaging to the Penvillans? Well, yes. Eleanor Penvillin was executed because the villagers believed that she had created the beast. Things cannot get much more damaging than that.
Actually it can. Do you know much about the Penvillin family history? Of course she does. Her family has been part of the Penvillin history.
What you're teaching Jane looks pretty rigorous, but interesting. I believe young people need to have a well-rounded education and learn what every other Penvillin should know.
Interesting.
Well, I won't keep you any longer. Goodbye, Nancy.
Polly is a stupid bird. Polly is a stupid bird.
Yes, and you are a very beautiful, very clever bird. So annoying. Okay. So now, okay. Is she crying?
Linda, I found the secret passageway. Jane told me where it is, but I didn't see any curse in there.
How could you have missed it? It was right there, just waiting to be found, wanting to be found. I can't believe how foolish I was. That stupid gargoyle. I hated how its evil eyes would stare at me whenever I walked to my room. So I moved it around, changed its position, kept fiddling with it. But when that secret door suddenly opened, I couldn't resist going in there.
Which gargoyle is this?
What do you mean, which gargoyle? I thought you said you found the secret passageway.
So there's more than one. Linda, I think someone's trying to scare you off. I think they thought you were getting too close to something that's hidden in this house.
You're right. I did get too close to something. That witch that was burned at the stake. She's cursed me, and she's probably cursed you too.
Oh, come on, Linda.
I'll see you soon.
I hope so.
I'm okay. Linda's starting to worry me. What? Where's the door? I'm so freaking blind.
I'll bet that's the gargoyle Linda was talking about. And it looks just like the one in that painting I saw.
So, where is that painting anyways? Right there. But he doesn't have a crest. What? Alright. Well, maybe he knows.
Hello, Nancy.
Have you seen any ruins anywhere in the manor?
You mean like Norse runes? No, I haven't. I don't really know much about them anyway. Dead languages aren't really my bag, you know?
Your bag?
What do you think of Ethel Bosny?
I think she's an odd lot, that one. She has no formal background in pedagogy or scholarship. I would be a much better influence on Jane were I her tutor, but Mrs. Drake insists on employing Ethel.
Sorry, guys, I need to check something. Actually, I should probably bring this up now. I am tweeting. I'm so psyched this actually happened. I am tweeting with Lonnie Minella, the woman who voices Nancy Drew. Well, not anymore. I think they might have fired her. Either that or she quit. I don't know what the situation is. But it seems like because the new Nancy Drew game that's coming out, it's not Lonnie who voices Nancy Drew. It's someone completely different. So I actually brought up in a tweet some time ago, and I tweeted it to Lonnie because I wanted to know what was going on. I tweeted to her that I'm a bit disappointed that her interactive is giving Nancy Drew to a different voice actress. In my opinion, I'm not surprised. Her voice has changed a lot, and I'm saying that because her voice in the most recent game is completely different from what she sounded like in the very first game. And this is what she said. You need to check out demo. My voice does not change unless I'm told to make it change, and her did. And she gave me her own Lonnie gave me her own website so I can check it out. And of course she replied again saying she's not sure if I got it, the website, and she can sound any age and keep consistent. Her interactive told her to sound older, which doesn't make sense because Nancy never ages. She shouldn't age, according to the book series. And I replied saying, yeah, I know you can change your voice in so many different ways. I've played a couple of games that Lonnie is also in, and I also commented saying that it's weird that her interactive wanted her older. And she replied saying there are no doubt on the skids, having fired everyone. Too bad as it was a nice game and many fans are getting burned. Really? A lot of fans are getting burned? How's that possible? That makes no sense. I mean, just because you're switching to Unity, you should not be burning anyone.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Farewell.
So wait a minute. Can we not... Do we need to, like, move the gargoyle in order to...
Something tells me I better not mess with this until I know
Okay.
what I'm doing.
There it is. Okay, so maybe we can talk to him now and ask about the coat of arms. Ah!
Hello, Nancy.
Who is the man in the Great Hall with the gargoyle?
That's Corbin Pendleton, born in 1670 and died in 1741, I believe. He was Eleanor's grandson and spent his life in France. It was rumored that he secretly returned to Blackmoor to continue his grandmother's experiments in the mystical arts.
Where can I find his coat of arms?
I didn't realize you were so interested in Penvillin history. I'd be happy to show you his coat of arms, but I'm in dire need of a typist. Perhaps, if you can help me out, I can find that which you seek.
It's a deal. What do you want me to do?
Perhaps first we should see how fast you type. This program will rate your
Yeah!
speed. Just type the characters that appear on the screen. If you're good enough, I'll let you type up my memoirs, and then I'll let you see the coat of arms.
Oh, shoot. Okay. W-M-E-E. What? R. Ah! No, 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 no. Come on, come on. At this point, I'm just pressing a whole bunch of keys. Oh, please. C O B Z C. Come on. W E T E T W B B B B V I X. And
Excellent score.
okay,
Now, here's what I'd
that
like
was a
you to
weird
type
lag.
up. These are my memoirs. I think you'll find them quite interesting.
I was very tiny when I was born.
These are the most boring
By the birthday party, I gave
memoirs
John a
I've ever
wind-up
read in
Busby,
my
which frightened his
life.
youngest sister. I remember distinctly how proud I was when... who knows what treasures I will find, what
Done.
victories I will savor,
Finally.
and what
I feel
knowledge
like
I
I've
will
been typing
uncover.
forever. Nigel! Nigel!
I wonder what time it is anyways. Oh my gosh, it's 3:15. What the heck? I wonder if he's gotten more notes. Kinda looks like it. Was disappointed in son Odo, good farmer, and bad soldier according to family cleric. But he didn't say where he built it. Cannot find it. Rumored to possess the Philosopher's Stone, the means by which metal could be turned into gold. Awesome, he found more information. Ruth Bostony mentioned as an employee at Blackmore, duties oddly unspecified. Jane told me that the tapestry in her room was created by the hooded images. Oh no. I guess he... No, I'm thinking of... Which chapter was it? It said that... Okay, it was this one. The child of a local milkmaid who abandoned the baby on James's doorstep. Chapter 6. As I said in one of my previous videos, I'm not going to read the whole the whole thing of each chapter, but I will put it on the screen for a little bit so you guys can read it yourselves. I don't know if the text will be visible enough to read, though. Several sea captains swore that Philip bore an uncanny resemblance. Known as the Silver Snickersnee. Who the heck is the Silver Snickersnee? Check local records for reaction to the return of the Penvillans. Okay. Enjoyed several games of cards against Betty. It reminds me of the game I played in the States called Go Fish. It pretty much is, yeah. Hosted a saloon in London where writers, actors, and philosophers would gather. Never took her husband's name. I would assume so. Chapter 8. Had no desire to marry, adopted her younger sister's son, Richard. Interesting. Chapter 9. Lot of fascinating stuff. And chapter 10. 1900s, John won many plant hybridizing awards. Brought Lulu back from the Amazon. His son Malachi raced cars. Used Lulu to write his dissertation on linguistics and animal communication. His ex-wife is an opera singer. Ooh. Note to self, this book is so far as a total bore. I must dig for the good stuff, even if there doesn't appear to be any. What are you talking about? All this stuff is awesome information. I would read this book. Most of it anyways. really weird. Has this changed? No, it hasn't. Okay. Ooh! Thanks so much for your work. Here's your reward. Attached is a sketch of Corbin's crest that I found in the Chateau de Vertu in France. I've never found a picture of it here in Blackmore. Huh. So, 2 to the right, 1 left, 1 right, 2 to the left, 1 right. 2, 1, 1, 2, 1.
No key without toil, no fire without oil. No key without toil, no fire without oil. No key without toil, no fire without oil. No key without toil,
What are they
no
doing?
fire without oil.
Oh yeah, my actions ensure that my name will endure to the end. Penvelen.
That was a little creepy.
I did it perfect that time, didn't I? Well, almost perfect.
You did very well. But remember, this must remain a secret. Do not discuss it with anyone.
Yes, Ethel.
And don't forget, you have a maths exam tomorrow.
Yes, Ethel.
And be sure to brush your teeth.
Yes, Ethel.
Good night.
That was definitely weird.
Smells like oil.
Not surprised. Because we did see I think one of the pictures in the Mutus Liber book was a fire-breathing dragon. Okay, so it was 2 to the right, 1 left, 1 right, left, left, and right. Wait, what was that?
Oh, looks like it's time for another glow stick.
Hang on, go back. I don't want to look at that yet. What's this?
I can see into Linda's room.
What? How the heck? That is a shocker. So what is this? What? Okie dokie, and what is
Only
this?
the blameless shall pass here. All others shall transform into beasts. Tooth and nail shall grow long, and hair shall turn coarse, till their aspect be as loathsome as their cold hearts. Prove thy worthiness, and memorialize here the innocent one so wrongly condemned for saving lives. Else consider thyself right and truly cursed.
Prove thy worthiness. Hear the innocent one so wrongly condemned for saving lives. So that would be Eleanor, right? Would that mean we have to know how to spell her name in some sort of what language?
Uh-oh. Shoot, here we go again.
Awesome. I was right to turn around. Okay, well, it is super late according to the game, so let's go to bed. I do believe something else is gonna happen though, right? Yeah, actually I just realized that I'm actually out of time. Okay. Well, we will have to do this some other time. So, I will have to bid you all adieu. I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I am Sweet Rascal Rabbit, saying goodbye. Stay awesome and stay on YouTube!